we're just going to start then with a little warm-up. So standing high knees, back and forth. And we'll open those hips up. We're going to go side lunges. All right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, coming down. Knee coming up. Even I'm sore from teaching the workout at 7:30. All right, gonna go big swing and come all the way back so your toe touches behind you. Good, and other side.
My wrist feels so empty. I forgot to put my Apple Watch on, so my wrist is empty.
Still have time to put your Apple Watch on. Mine is a little spotty in its accuracy, but. All right, we're gonna do down dog to cobra. She's really been on my case lately, telling me to stand up and breathe. I'm like, shut up. I'm standing. I'm doing things. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So first exercise, we're going to start with those 5s. We're going to do overhead squats. So we're going to get our feet significantly wider than hip distance and face out so we can get down a little bit lower. I have a mat. My feet are a little bit like heels on the edges of the mat, but I'm also a little bit taller. So arms are going to go straight overhead. Coming down as low as you can, stay on the heels, pressing right back up. Core stays nice and tight. Staying nice and upright here, pushing back up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. So you can adjust as necessary if you feel like you're a little bit too far out or not far out enough. As we get down in there, we're really trying to drop that butt, if we can, below that knee line. And back up. Drive into those heels. Keeping that core nice and tight. Perfect. Yeah. As you get down there, that core might start to shake a little bit. That's what we want. Good. Last 15. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to keep those 5s. We're going to come into a lunge here. So as we come down, the weights stay down. And as I press back up, my torso is nice up and tall. I'm going to do a lateral raise coming out. So I'm pressing up and back down. Not coming higher than shoulder width, so not coming up here, just to shoulder width or shoulder height and back down. Driving to the heel and the outside of the foot, doing 30 seconds on each side. 2, 1, let's go. So coming down. Yeah, and then pressing up. Good. Good. Core stays nice and tight.
Had to make sure I wasn't going to hit the picture.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
I've definitely done that. And you like knock everything off the wall at the same time. Switch sides, keep it going. Good. Drive it up to the outside of the foot.
Okay, I had the big toe up.
Yep. Trying to keep those little toes almost planted while that inside of the foot, that big toe is up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to use those 5s again, and we're going to use the chair. So we're going to do box pistol squat. So if I were to do a normal pistol squat, my foot's going to come out as I come down, and then we're going to drive back up. So I'm going to sit down in the chair, extend my foot to where it would usually be, but I'm not keeping it off the ground. So I'm putting my heel on the ground as a support and standing up and back down. So that's where my foot should stay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So in addition to that, when I stand up, I'm going to drive those weights up. When I'm sitting back down, all right. So sitting down in the chair to start, one foot is planted, heel drives down to the ground. The other leg is pretty much out straight. You can have a little bend in it if you need to. As we stand up, we're going to raise those arms. Yeah, good. 30 seconds each side. Let's go. Good. Drive it up to that heel and the outside of the foot again. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Keep going. Good. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good little rest. 45. Any questions?
Nope, I don't think so. Okay, let me see if I can grab it.
Ooh.
Oh well, I must have put it someplace weird. Then I woke up.
Oh, your Apple Watch?
Yeah, I had it.
Now you'll never know how hard you worked out.
No, I'll never know. I'll just have to know in my heart.
Yeah. All right, send back to those overhead squats. Feet nice and wide, arms overhead in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try to get that butt below the knee line if you can. Staying on those heels, keeping that core nice and tight. Arms straight overhead. Good. Perfect. Sitting up nice and tall. Perfect. Just like that. Keep it up. 30 seconds. Good. 20. Good. Almost done. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming into that lunge. As we come down, the weights stay down. As we come up, the weights come up to the side. 2, 1. Other way.
Move over some.
Other way.
Oh. Which way?
Come down.
Mm-hmm.
And then come up to your wrist. There we go.
I was doing the opposite.
Yeah. Good. Good. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good. Same time for everything. 2, 1. Switching sides. Good. Nice strong core. Both feet are facing forward. Good. Staying upright in that torso, not leaning forward as we come down.
There?
Yeah. Good. Last 10. Keep driving up through the outside of that foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, coming back to that chair. We're going to do it the opposite way this time. So we're still standing up, but we're starting weights up. And as we stand up, weights come down. Good. Keep going. Perfect. Good. Driving up to that heel, pressing that knee out as we stand up. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Keep going.
I was like, let me make sure I still land in the chair.
That'd be awkward for sure. Good, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest, 45.
We ended up not playing tennis yesterday.
Oh, so you didn't have a chance to lose?
Yeah.
Oh. Why no tennis?
The courts, because of Corona, you have to reserve ahead of time now. And we didn't realize that. We were like, oh. So we walked the park instead.
You should have, I would have made it a competition with my brother. I'd have been like, all right, well, should we race then, or?
Well, what's up?
How do we fulfill this day of competition?
We switched it to today. So we found courts today to play.
Oh, gotcha. All right, well, I'll give you a run for your money again. All right, coming back with those overhead squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and straight all the way. Yeah, good. Perfect. Drive into those heels. Good.
It's like I'm the workout version of Meg the Stallion.
Pretty much the same exact thing. That's exactly what I was thinking. You read my mind. 30 seconds. We should put it side by side. 20 seconds. Gotta keep that core nice and tight. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming into that lunge. So starting at the bottom of a lunge, so knee all the way on the ground.
That was the chair.
Yep. And as we come up, let's raise those arms up. Good. Driving to that heel, the outside of the foot. Good. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Starting at the bottom. Let's go. Good. Nice and tall. Good. Coming backwards as you come down. More weights on the heels. There we go. Good. Keep it up. Last 10. Drive to that outside of the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come over to that chair.
Which way? Starting out or down?
The second way.
Okay.
So coming down. And then as we come up, weights come down. Good. Good. Scoot your right foot over a little bit.
Here?
Yeah. Good.
Oh, scoot over.
Perfect. Keep it up. Good. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Good. Good. Pushing through that outside of the foot, trying to open up that knee as we come up. Good. Last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little rapid squat if you need it. Okay, so we're gonna get our feet a little bit wider than hip distance here. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, gripping the weights, palms facing each other, and they're always gonna stay in this position. We're not turning our hands over or anything like that. I'm going to pivot my right foot and punch out to my left.
Okay.
Bring it back in, pivot, punching out to my right. As fast as I can, but keeping the core nice and controlled. And not punching the window, the frame. I almost threw this weight through the window just now, so I don't recommend that.
Yeah, don't recommend that either. I scooted it back so I won't. Can you still see me fine?
Keeping that core nice and tight, just rotating all the way out, pulling it back in, other side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Perfect. Good power. Perfect. Keep it up. Good. 30 seconds. Almost done. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to step into kind of a split stance here. Sending the hips out, keeping the back flat, and we're going fast, alternating rows. If you'd like, you can get those, you can add the 3 pounds and do 8s if you want, or you can keep it here. We're gonna go 30 seconds on each side. The idea here is that we don't want a stable base. So both feet need to be facing forward. That back foot, if you can't keep your heel on the ground, then it should be on the ball of the foot. But both feet are facing forward. We're kind of off balance, keeping that back flat, core is tight, back and forth.
Okay. Would you rather a front view or side?
Side. All right, let's go. Good. Good. Keep it up. Core stays nice and tight. Still pulling those shoulders back and down. Thinking about pulling from the elbows, even though it's lightweight. Think about coming more down than out.
Here.
So more straight down. There you go. Good. And let's switch legs. Keep it going. Go a little longer stance. Got last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights down. I'm going to grab the band.
Okay.
Get them nice and tall. Palms are facing down towards the floor. And we're going to do band pull apart. So I'm not actually pulling the band apart. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. and back, and together and back. But I'm not letting the tension go slack here. As soon as the tension starts to fall, I'm pulling right back out.
Here?
I don't know, I can't see you.
All right, here.
Yeah, so you want to have your, you want to be gripping it at about shoulder width apart to start.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from there, we're just thinking about keeping our shoulders back and down, standing up nice and tall, and then pulling those shoulder blades together. Wherever that gets out to, then you're coming right back in and starting again.
Okay.
Let's go for a minute. Your wrists are going to have a tendency to kind of like pull backwards. I want you to really try to keep those palms facing straight down.
Straight. Here. I'll do it from down here. You can see better.
Great. Yeah, so you can grab a little bit wider stance with your hands is what I meant. Yeah, so that we're not coming back to slack. So you see how you come back and there's slack there? I don't want that.
You want no slack. Okay.
I want no slack. So even if that movement's only, you know, a couple of inches, I want constant tension in that shoulders, those shoulder blades. Woo!
You got it.
Oh man, no joke. Good, keep it up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, little rest. 45.
I felt the difference.
Yeah.
Thanks for the corrections.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. All right. About 30 seconds. We're going to start back with those rotational punches.
You really want to give Lauren a head start.
You know what? I thought about it. I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe they're playing tennis again. Fuck her up. All right. Nice wide stance here. Standing up nice and tall. Palms facing. Just power each side. Good. Perfect. Good, keeping that core nice and strong. Bracing, pulling that belly button, those lower ribs towards the spine. Keeping everything in nice and tight. Good, keeping that full rotation until the arm starts to come back. Good. Last 15. 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're in a lunge. Sending those hips back. Both feet facing straight ahead. Alternating rows straight down. Let's go. Good. Thinking about pulling with those lats. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good. Keep it up. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. And switching legs. Keep it up. Good. Perfect. Good, last 20. Almost done, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights down, grabbing that band. Right about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. No slack, standing up nice and tall or kneeling up nice and tall. Let's go. No slack. Let's go. Just pulling those shoulder blades together. Thinking about pulling those shoulder blades together. Just constantly pinching that little pencil back there. That's all there is to it.
With the pinching.
If you're pinching, you'll feel it less in those delts and more really in that upper back, those shoulder blades. If you're pushing more with your hands, you're going to feel it more in those shoulders, those delts. And if we're pulling those shoulder blades together, it's going to be felt mostly in that upper back.
Yep.
Good. 15 seconds. Keep it up. Almost done. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little rest.
That'll help strengthen those shoulders.
That's one of my favorite exercises. These band pull aparts. That gets you the V too.
Yeah. We were walking yesterday and my sister's like, why is your back so muscly? And I'm like,
You do build arm tone like very quickly though.
yeah.
In general. You and my mom both have that good quality. All right, coming back to those rotational punches, last round. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Good, making that full twist.
Better?
Yeah. Good. Good job, good job. Keep it up. 30 seconds. Nice and strong, both in and out. Not letting those arms drop too much, not punching down. If anything, we're punching up a little bit. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming into that lunge. Sending those hips out, backs nice and flat. Arms rotating. Let's go. Good. Both feet facing forward. You have a tendency to put those feet out. I don't want that. She had to look.
Or I literally just looked back at my toe.
Good. Keep it up. Pulling through those elbows, thinking about using the lats. 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Good. Good job. Keep it up. Last round like this. Good, almost done. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights down, grabbing that band. Torso nice and tall, keeping that core tight. Arms a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Pulling those shoulder blades together. Straight out. Let's go. Focusing on pulling those shoulder blades, keeping those palms facing down, and not pushing out with those hands, but holding those shoulder blades together. Two different movements here. We are going to use delts as an accessory, but we really want to use those shoulder blades as the primary movers. Keeping that core nice and tight, that belly button pulled in towards the spine, 20 seconds. Good, keep it up, 15. Almost done, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, little rest. Water if you need it.
Are we done with the chair?
We are done with the chair, yeah. No longer need the chair. All right. Gonna come down onto the ground. You only need 1 5-pound weight here. Feet and knees together at a little bit of a bend, not too much. We're gonna do a version of Russian twists. When I grab the weight, I'm not putting one hand over another necessarily, but I'm going to grip together like this. So not one hand over the other, or you'll be using one shoulder more than the other, but grip together. Or if you can only do one hand over the other, then you'll switch it halfway through. Okay, so I have my hands gripped together, sitting up nice and tall. My arms are straight, leaning back. Straight arm Russian twists. You can get a little bit of an elbow bend at the end for more rotation, but for the majority, we're keeping the arms nice and straight, back and forth. Leaning back a little bit more. Good. Keep it going. Good. Keep pulling those shoulders back and down. Little bend in the knees. So you can almost pedal them a little bit. Get a little bit more space. If 5's a little too much, next round you can move down to 3. Last 15. Keep pulling those shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're going to come on to our sides. No weights here. Just doing those side jackknives. Good. And then prepare yourself for the next exercise, because it's awful.
You're like, I'll butter you up with these. I know you like these.
Yeah. I love this exercise. This is my favorite. And the next exercise, also my favorite, but mostly because I hate it. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Good.
So we don't hit the doorway.
Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So the last exercise, I recommend maybe 3s or 5s, whatever you're feeling like. But we're going to come into a bit of a hollow body, but we're not going to be all the way straight. We're going to have bent knees. I still want the knees to be away from the midline so this core is working. But if we're all the way straight, we're going to feel more back pain than good pain. So a little bend in the knees. Legs are still away from the body. Arms are straight up with the weights that are coming out. And then we're switching, palms up, crunch. Coming out.
We'll start with the 3s and see if we get brave.
All right. And if you want to make it a little bit harder without switching up in weights, then you can bring those legs out a little bit more. But if you start feeling low back pain, then bring those knees back up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So when we come out, palms are facing up. And then when we come in, palms are still facing up. We're rotating those arms back and forth. Then we come in, we're crunching up just to get those shoulder blades off the ground. Full extension on the way out. Woo! Good. Yeah. Good. Keeping those feet and knees separated so we're not using them for extra help. Good, last 15. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. A little rest, 45.
I think I might be able to start with 5s and then switch if I need to.
There you go. The only thing is, so when we're switching the arms, rotate while we're switching, not here and then rotate.
Okay, so rotate them
as they come out. It's almost like a jumping jack, but a smaller version.
There.
Yeah. So when we're out here, rather than switching to go this way, it's kind of a mid-motion switch.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, you're coming out a little bit more.
Here. All right.
Yeah. All right, starting back with those straight arm Russian twists.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Still pulling those shoulders back and down. Pressing that chest out. I like a little bit of bend in my knees so I can pedal as I go side to side. Gives me a little bit extra space. And then as we bring it to one side, that arm can bend a little bit again. So we can get a little bit more rotation there. But I want it majority straight, majority of the time.
Yeah, I'm getting better quality with the 3.
Yeah. 20 seconds. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, weights down. Feel those side jackknives. Let's go. Good. Perfect. Crunching up a little bit towards those toes. In addition to those toes coming to you. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. And keep it up. Good. Perfect. Just like that. 15 seconds. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming on to our backs. These are called sweepers, so we're doing sweepers.
Okay.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Like I said, if you want to make it harder, just push those knees out more away from the midline. You don't have to come all the way up, just coming enough to get those shoulder blades off the ground, then right back. Good, push those knees out a little bit farther. Here you go. Good, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, little rest, 45. I just noticed my entire windows are fogged up.
Yeah, I felt the difference that time.
With the 5s or with the knees out more?
No, with the feet out more, and then really sweeping.
Yeah, the sweeps, yeah.
Flipping. Yeah.
Woo!
That's a good one. Yeah. I needed that though. I won't lie. I popped last night for dinner.
What do you have?
I made homemade turkey meatballs.
Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Okay. All right, going back to those Russian twists. Using
So I
those
heard that
knees.
you lost one of those sweepers.
It made up for it. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. $30 seconds. Good, keep pressing that chest out. Keep pulling those shoulders back. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Doing those side jackknives. Go.
But I did eat healthy the rest of the day. So
That's all that really matters. No, I think that cheat meals I mean, the rules are don't go hungry. And, I mean, maybe don't eat like 7,000 cupcakes in a day. Don't be me in Peru. But other than that, you know, everything's pretty kosher. Switch sides.
well, Peru's just the food capital of the world, so it's hard. One of them.
Yeah, you're right. It's necessary. When in Peru, you know, eat cupcakes. That's the saying, I'm pretty sure.
That place really was good though.
Oh, I do. I miss those cupcakes. Something else.
That was the first food we ate in Lima after Machu Picchu.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. On your back. Weights up, doing sweepers. Last 60.
We got cupcakes and had massages, literally.
Man. Push those legs out more. Good. More. There we go. Good. Try to keep those arms straight. You can reduce that wideness a little bit.
Okay. Pause me for a second.
Closer to the
I
body.
gotta put box on so I don't go through the drywall.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Hey, I was literally working out here, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I just right into the wall.
Back to the hallway.
Covered it up. Good, 30 seconds.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, last 10. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, weights down. Bring your world's greatest.
That's a thing.
Yep, stretch.
Right leg forward. Let's go right leg forward.
Right leg, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Sit up nice and tall, pressing into that front leg. Arms come up overhead. Nice deep breaths.
Oh, it's just me.
Bring that left arm down nice and flat, opening up to the right. Keeping that left shoulder engaged. Deep breaths.
You have an assistant coach over here. She's like, deeper.
Good, switching arms, right hand down, left arm open. Keeping that right shoulder engaged. Pressing back on the left leg, straightening out the front, curling back that right toe, trying to relax that front knee and quad. And if you can reach, pulling back on the outside of the foot. Deep breaths. We're going to come into down dog, pedaling those heels back and forth. Moving into cobra. Stepping that left leg forward into a lunge. Right knee is back. Sitting up nice and tall, pressing into that front knee. Bringing those arms up overhead, deep breaths. Bringing that right hand down, left arm open. Keeping that right shoulder engaged, deep breaths. Left hand down, right hand open, left shoulder engaged. Pressing back into the right leg, straightening out the front, curling back that left toe, trying to relax that front knee and quad, and if you can reach, pulling back on the outside of the foot. Deep breaths. Good, moving into tabletop position. Walking those hands out in front of you, maybe a couple walks. Pressing back, not into child's pose, but stretching out those lats and chest. Those hips are still high. We're just pressed back a little bit.
This feels good after those band and.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Walking those hands back into tabletop. You're going to take your right hand, push it underneath your left, drop your head to the floor, and push down with the back of your right hand.
Down more. Push it better.
Switching hands. Coming back up to tabletop and dropping into child's pose, feet together in the back, sitting on those heels, pressing down with the hands. Breathe. All right, you are done for the day. Good job. Thank you for coming. Good luck beating your sister now.
He wanted to give you a head start for tennis.
I did. I really did.
You're the greatest.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Good holiday, and see you guys soon.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.